Well, the warm, dry, and windy conditions have fire crews putting out grass fires all over the state. One fire in central Kansas burned 80 acres yesterday, and now officials say it started because of a lightning strike several days ago. KAKE's Nick Nelson spoke with one of the agencies that was on the scene about how that fire started. New at 10.
Multiple agencies knocked out a fire late Monday afternoon just south of Ellinwood in central Kansas. As you can see, the fire claimed several acres of grassland and several trees, and fire officials say that the fire started in a unique way. The Ellinwood Fire Department joined the fight against the 80-acre brush fire at around 3:30 Monday afternoon, along with Stafford and Rice counties.
When we got there, we were able to get in on the north end of the fire and stop it before it got to some residences that were about 1.25 miles north of there that certainly were at risk.
Ellinwood Fire Chief Spencer Proffitt says crews were able to get the fire under control by around 6. He says the department learned this morning how the fire started from Stafford County officials.
We found out that they were pretty certain that it was from a lightning strike, and it did strike a tree, and then with the wind and stuff, I think it finally had fallen over and then caught some grass on fire.
Proffitt says since the tree was in such a desolate area, it's unlikely that anyone knew the tree caught fire, which he says likely took place over the weekend. He says the department has had to deal with the same situation in the past, and adds that it's important to notify authorities if you think a tree has been smoldering.
Especially if it's an old dead tree, it will sit there and smolder for days. So if we can burn some stuff off around it, cut the tree down, and mitigate the hazard of the aerial fuels, it tends to help the situation considerably.
The fire burned for nearly 4.5 hours near the Stafford-Barton County line. In Ellinwood, Nick Nelson, KAKE News on your side.